things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UCLA Bruins offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Get it out on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava using the quick game. Turning it on. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it up with a touchdown, but listen, You set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Holds and fires complete to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Gonna run it. It's Woods. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Flores. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. A little screen to the running back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They're going to stop him short. And, man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. That brings him to within one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for room. It's Singleton. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw. It's Allen. Looking left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Found a seam. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll try the run. Makes it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 14-6. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Fires left. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air on second down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll ride the hot hand. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air. It's Allard. He's got it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Drew Allard feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Allard still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Coltonecki, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And this run running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking downfield, it's Maleava. It's complete. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Off-play action. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Throwing right. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Woods. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Matthews. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Safe completion on the screen. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finds his big tight end. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. over the middle. It's Matthews. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Firing to the right, complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, UCLA.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Time to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
And the Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Got his man quickly. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Back to the ground with the running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Back to throw, it's Allard. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They want to run this quarterback.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll pull it on the read. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The inside handoff. Quick spin on the ride. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers.
Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Really good job making the play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bruins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third down, he drops to throw. Shoots it to the left. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got it behind the line. It's Dinkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Dinkins. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted. Just what the defense's doctor ordered. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Great place to start for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Flores. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Touchdown, Bruins! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
On to attempt to try. He's got a chance to take this one back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Dinkins. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Pena. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Fires to the right. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, he missed it. No good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll line up for a second down play. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense putting points on the board. That one ought to give them firm control with this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
UCLA 18.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Flores. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. The screen, he can go. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bruins in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on third. They're working that left side. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Bruins are marching down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Finds his man. It's Thomas. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
In the red zone.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. And the Bruins trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know.
They want that clock to run.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Washington. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On over the middle, it's Ross. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.